Okay, so there's this chick who has been all over the news. She's a Zionist activist, agitator person, super right wing college student, and she has been on all of these cable news shows saying that she got stabbed in the eye by a pro Palestinian protester, like stabbed in the eye with a Palestinian flag. And so, God, like Laura Ingraham on Fox News has interviewed this girl 3 times. And she was on Pierce Morgan and just, trying to smear the protesters as really violent. But it didn't fucking happen. This chick was saying all this shit, trying to make the side she disagrees with look bad. These protesters really have it together. They are very media savvy, they're very disciplined, and when you hear these crazy reports like stabbed in the eye, you really gotta think twice. And luckily we live in an age where everyone films everything. So of course, film came out. And what that film was she's like with her phone filming, and a line of kids are like walking by in the crowd, the kids that are protesting in solidarity with Palestine. And one of the people who walks by has a little Palestinian flag. Like, size of a sheet of paper, maybe, if I was to try to judge the size. I mean, it was waving. And it, like, literally, like, flapped. And she was close enough to these people that, like, the flag rushed her. And she starts hollering, oh, my eye! And then, like, goes all over cable news. And this is the narrative that the media wants. So they jump on it and they report it like it's fact. And it never happened. And these are the kind of stories that are being used to justify the police violence against these nonviolent protesters. And it's really important to debunk this stuff. So, stabbed in the eye lady, she actually has a history of being full of crap. I think it was like in December, she had a mini viral moment where she went to her college cafeteria and put out a tweet going, oh my God, the Israeli couscous salad has been renamed without Israel in the name. Like, they're trying to erase us. And, like, literally got owned the next day. Some kid takes a picture at the cafeteria of the Israeli couscous. So that never happened. Although, I mean, it would be kind of cool if they took Israeli out of the name, since that's Palestinian food that their culture is being co-opted. But that's another story. But anyway, this never happened. Stabbed in the eye lady is a scam artist. And there's been many. And if you see one of these things on the news of some protester doing something that seems like really out of character, like, you're hearing all this stuff about them being anti-Semitic, but there's a disproportionate amount of Jews in that crowd. A lot of these anti-Zionist protesters are themselves Jewish. So there was another one that was really suspicious where a lone person was standing with a sign next to the Israeli protesters saying something like, Al-Qassam's next victims. I don't remember the exact wording. Al-Qassam is the military wing of Hamas. So this was probably an agent provocateur. If anybody is familiar with protests, you know that people from the other side will go in and pretend to be you to make you look bad. And often the feds and the cops will do it too. And I mean, I've experienced this myself in protests, Most recently in Black Lives Matter protests, there were FBI agents going in trying to get people to like be violent and like, you know, start fires and break, you know, all this stuff. And it was totally like the feds trying to entrap people. So if you see something that seems really weird, I mean, these are people of conscience protesting against a genocide. It's there. The whole anti-Semitic smear is just ridiculous. These protests are often led by Jewish student groups. So, stabbed in the eye lady, fake. This other one, very suspicious. Nobody knew the person. And also, if you're in a big city like New York and you're having a public protest, you will get weirdos. And that you can't, the media always looks for one crazy thing, doesn't question if it's real or not, and then tries to smear the entire movement that way. And it's not going to work this time. So just be aware. And let's see. Well, we'll just go over her for now. I'll do some other ones. Just wanted to let you guys know about that. Where you watch your news really forms your opinions. And that's one reason why I decided to do this channel. Because I am watching stuff all over the spectrum. Palestinian, Israeli, independent, corporate, right-wing, left-wing, getting all the information and then comparing it with stuff and trying to pull out little nuggets that I can condense for you guys into short little videos. And I hope you find it useful. If you do, please like and subscribe and support the channel. Thank you for watching. Much love. Free Palestine!